Hi everyone, I hope you're all well and having a wonderful weekend. I'm using the Mystical Moments Tarot card deck for our reading, and I'm asking for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective, and these readings read the energy. So I'm setting the intention now for a reading. There's one card just flown out, which I'll keep face down and read it later. So I'll choose 3 cards and I'll also read the base of the pack. So there we have 1, 2, and 3. So again, these cards are very extremes. We have the King of Pentacles, who is stood there looking at everything he's achieved in his life, looking at the beauty of his life. He has the Midas touch. Whatever he focuses on, he knows he will manifest. He's come to a completion in his life, so he is able to now step into new opportunities, taking with him the wisdom of everything he has learned through his life. So this is the energy of this time. Very, very potent for manifesting. Beautiful energy. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles. So she is sat there on the tree with her apple in half. Her tree is blooming with fruit. And you can see the seeds there in the apple. So whatever we are manifesting at this time, we are going to open up new opportunities. So these waves of prosperity that start to enter our lives create more opportunities for prosperity. Also our health, a realignment of our well-being. Healthier thoughts create a healthy body. So the 7 is telling us to stop worrying unnecessarily. If you find yourself worrying, you're going to find yourself in the 8 of Swords, and she is there in that cage. So the 8 of Swords is one of feeling trapped. So it's again the 2 extremes of letting go and focusing on freedom, or getting lost in that lower frequency that is around at this moment, that is going to create this within us, even if we don't realize it, even if we're just watching something or listening something to someone who's giving a story about anything that could be happening in the outside world. And if it's not a positive one, we don't realize it, but then we start to release the chemicals within our body that create adrenaline and cortisol, and without us even realizing it, we dip down into the lower vibration, and before long we feel trapped because we start believing what everybody else is saying. We stop listening to our own intuition and start giving our power away to other people, listening to their opinions. And she is in that cage, but the top of the cage is open, so she can move from there by changing her thoughts. So this has been the theme over these readings, of really watch where we're placing our attention and really listen to what we are thinking about, because every thought creates a pathway through our mind, and every pathway creates a chemical release. So even if we're thinking about something that we don't like, we are shifting and the chemical bio within our body, so the biological energy within our body, by our thoughts. When we keep it here, and the angels are saying and our guides are saying, stop worrying unnecessarily. There's things coming. Have patience. It might not be here yet, but we're in alignment for it. It's coming. So when we dip into this, and if we find ourselves dipping into this, and if we find ourselves listening to those fearful stories, bring ourselves back, because we're not helping ourselves. It's not healthy, and it's not helping our reality either. It doesn't help anyone. So the top of this cage is open. Set yourself free. We are not trapped. There are so many options open to us, always many options open to us. We're never backed in a corner. The only way we will feel backed into a corner or placed in a cage is through our thoughts. Come out of your head. It's time for us to come out of the mental and really embrace our intuition and embrace love and embrace happiness and embrace unity. The card that fell out was the Emperor. So there, the Emperor he has got energetic strings there, and he's guiding people, and that is the way that we are in our lives. Energetically, we are creating every single experience by our perception, and as we start to change our perception, we start to change the structure of our lives. And this is old structures, old paradigms are falling away as we start to remember that we are here to create. We are here to create a new reality, one with the foundation of prosperity and love and health and happiness. And the Emperor here, it's the Father, and the Father is the Creator. So we are co-creating. He has a crown on, so his crown is open and he's receiving heavenly downloads. So we can go one way or the other. If we start to go this way, we go into control and we end up being one of those puppets who is controlled by fear. Or we start to see that we are here as our own, creating our own reality based on our perception, and that brings fruitfulness into our life. This is the tree of life. The roots go deep down into the earth. Our ancestors are with us and guiding us during this time, and so are our angels and our guides. And as we step into that and feel the energy, feel the powerful love that comes with the allowing our angels and guides to step into our energy and guide us through our hearts with love. It's a powerful force. This one is expansive and creates this King of Pentacles that has come through all this feeling trapped, and realised it's only through having faith and trusting himself that he can move from that place and start creating his own abundance, and then become the Emperor who is actually creating his or her world and not being created, not being controlled like a puppet with fear. There's huge energy going on. Stay focused, come into your intuition and allow your intuition and your heart to guide you. Massive portals are opening all over the world, and light is coming into earth to help us, to assist us during these times. Let go and allow the light to divinely intervene. So this is us now, using those, not controlling anyone, actually controlling our thoughts and using our energy to go out and control our reality, not being controlled by fear. It's these two things. This has been the story. This has been the reading over the past 2-3 weeks. We can either go one way and be controlled, or we can take the reins of our own life and take responsibility of how we are creating our lives and become our own emperor, empress, the king and the queen, mother and father, divine feminine, masculine, coming into alignment and focusing on the happiness and the abundance for the betterment of ourselves and everyone in our reality. And the base of the pack is the Three of Cups. Things to celebrate. When we celebrate life and we see everybody's views, and that's fine, everybody's perceptions, and that's fine. We're all going through this mergence of realities. Realities are bleeding into this reality, and that's fine. It's such an experience to witness going through these times, to not get entangled in it, to actually celebrate these times and celebrate our life and celebrate everyone else as well. And coming back, and you know, the Three of Cups is about birth. It's about celebrating a pregnancy, a birth, a wedding, things in life to celebrate, to stay focused on that, because as we focus on this, we start to move into this, we start to move into the celebration of life. So we have 1, 8, 12, 16, 24, 6. Let me just do that again. That's 4, 11, 12, 15, 23. Yeah, sorry, 5. 5. I didn't think it felt right. 5. So change going on all around us, change. And we're going through this time of evolution. And wherever we place our energy and our belief, that's the timeline we are going to come out on. Lots of changes, lots of options open to us. We don't have to focus on worst case scenario. We can actually focus on things turning out better than whatever we could ever imagine. Imagine that feeling and imagine that joy. And as we're doing that, we are then sending out that energy into our future to start to manifest it. So again, it's these two ways. We have free will. We can have free will to create whatever we believe in. So when we believe in love, when we have faith in ourselves and believe in ourselves, then we start to manifest a beautiful, higher vibrational life, connecting to the higher frequencies that are there, just like radio waves, for us to tap into and receive those beautiful heavenly messages that will guide us through these times. So I'm sending so much love. Have a beautiful, beautiful evening, and thank you so much for listening. God bless. Thank you.